Thank you for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. On this video, I'm going to be making the Sriracha Jalapeno Garlic Butter Bacon Cheeseburger. Let's get going. All right, for, I don't know, a little over a year now, folks over at Seasoning Stix have been kind of using me as a, I don't know if it's a crash test dummy or a sounding board, but they've been letting me try out their new experimental products as they develop their seasoning sticks. And it's actually been really fun for me. Very small company, and it's been kind of exciting watching the products change and develop and also watching their business grow. So it's been very enjoyable. Anyway, a few days ago, they sent me their latest product. It's called Blend X. They're from their Rooster Sticks line. It's got Sriracha in it. This has got jalapeno in it and garlic butter. And telling me, yeah, that jalapeno is just to kind of give you a little extra punch. While we were talking on the phone, I was asking, hey, have you ever used these in a hamburger? He said he had not. I guess some customers have, but he's never done this. He wasn't really quite sure how it was going to work out. So I hope you don't mind. I'm going to try your sticks, but I've decided to flip on the video cameras while I do it. So we'll see how this works out. I think it's going to work out pretty good. So if you're not familiar with the seasoning sticks, let me show you what they are. Here's how it's packaged. And they've teamed up with Hoi Fung Foods, so this is the real deal as far as the Sriracha is concerned. I'm just going to go ahead and take the cap off, pull out one of these sticks. So it's pretty, wow, smells really good. So there's the stick right there. And basically what this is, it's a dry seasoning. You insert it into meat, and while the meat's cooking, once it reaches a certain temperature, this stick here, it liquefies. And what you end up with is a nice kind of a band of like a sauce. But then as the juices flow throughout the meat as it's cooking, you also get that flavoring distributed throughout the meat. So it's pretty ingenious. They have this tool. I kind of jokingly say it's a breech-loaded, manually actuated stick injector, but this thing is a miracle as far as when you're inserting these sticks into regular cuts of meat or roasts. I don't think I'm going to be needing that for a hamburger patty, so I'm just going to kind of manually insert these. So we'll see how it works out. They smell really good. I'm excited. All right, let's get started on that patty. Now we have a restaurant out here called Slater's 50/50, and one of the things that they're very well known for is blending their beef, 50% beef, 50% bacon, and I've decided to kind of spin off of that. Now me personally, that 50% bacon I just think is too heavy for me. It's just a little too rich for my taste. So I've ground up, it's actually tri-tip roast and 30% bacon. So it's a 70-30. And I think this is, again, for me, it will be a little bit more balanced. And the way I did this is I basically chunked up the tri-tip into dices. Does that sound right? I diced it into chunks, I don't know. And I wrapped each chunk of tri-tip in a piece of bacon and threw it into the grinder, and it worked out really well. So let's get this patty made. And basically what I did was I used 1 pound of beef and a half a pound of bacon. This is smoked and cured and smoked bacon. So right off the bat, you can smell the bacon, and it's very fatty. And I like to use these rings when I make patties. This is going to be a beast patty here. Wow, look at all that fat. All right, just carefully remove the ring. What I like to do, I don't know if it makes any difference, but I just sort of pat down this hard edge that comes up here. And this is one of those moments where I'm doing something that I've never done before. So I don't know what I don't know if I should have placed these in the patties and then put meat on top of it. I'm just going to go ahead and insert these through the side, and I think that'll work out fine. And it is. Then I'm going to take this and just break it in half. Here, let me show you what I'm doing here. Stick this right here, right here. And I'm just going to continue doing that like spokes on a bicycle, spokes on a meat sickle. All right. I think that's a lot of seasoning there. I think it's going to be pretty crazy. So I do this on parchment. You've seen me do this before. And this works out. If I'm doing a whole bunch of patties, I'll just have them lined up and then cut little squares. And voila. I'm going to place this in the refrigerator, let it kind of solidify a little bit more than it is. The fat's pretty soft. In the meantime, I'm going to go fire up the grill. I will meet you out on the patio. See you in a bit. All right, today I'm cooking on the Weber. Got the Ballistic griddle in place. And I have decided not to season this patty just because of all that bacon. I think there's more than enough salt in there already. This is a thick patty, man. Let's get it down. All right, I can feel that I got a great crust. I'm going to go ahead and flip this now, and I am not going for like a medium rare just because of all that bacon in there. Again, it's smoked, it's cured, but I just don't like the texture of that, you know, kind of like, I don't know, raw kind of bacon. I want it to be cooked. Wow, look at that. All right, we are just using the humble sesame seed bun on this. Place this down, just get a nice little toast on it. I have a slice of medium cheddar and a slice of Munster. The cover down. It smells like the most amazing breakfast here right now. Right, nice toast there. Happy with that toast right there. Right, we're getting ready to build this burger. Let's go ahead and add some mayo to that bottom bun. Now some green leaf lettuce. Again, kind of that BLT thing going on here, and this is going to protect, you know, that bottom bun from getting all soggy. I have a beautiful slice of heirloom tomato. And I think we are ready for the reveal. Oh, look at that. Steaming hot. All right, a few slices of sweet onion. I like pickles on my burger. I know some of you guys don't. This is for me though. If you don't like them, just don't add them. Ketchup. And again, I wanted to go fairly simple on this just simply because I wanted to see how that Sriracha, the Sriracha and Jalapeño Garlic Butter and everything pops out. I didn't want to mask it or anything. A little mustard. And there we go. All right, let's cut this bad boy in half. This is a monster. It looks like something off of a commercial right now. I mean, it's just really symmetric, which I like. Wow. You can see the seasoning sticks have dissolved, and they're just sort of leaching their way through that patty. That is insane. But of course, it means nothing unless it tastes good. I'm definitely getting that jalapeno here. This is killer. It's that light sriracha, and you can taste the garlic, and then that jalapeno punch, but it's not, like I said, it's not an uncomfortable heat, but it's definitely a heat. This is good. So, my critique. First of all, again, like I said, I'm not a real huge fan of those 50% beef, 50% bacon patties. Again, I just find it way too rich. This 70-30, 70% beef, 30% bacon. This really works for me. I like it. Still tastes like beef. It doesn't taste like a bacon patty. It's a little, you know, richer, way more tender. I mean, this was good. I mean, I was using tri-tip, but that extra pork fat in there just kicked it up several notches. Definitely did not need to add salt, so I'm glad I didn't. Perfectly seasoned without it. You had that nice caramely kind of bacony crust on there, as you guys saw. I mean, just this beautiful kind of a mahogany color. I mean, it was a gorgeous patty. Now to those seasoning sticks. I am really happy with those. I mean, it just, again, it really did what I was hoping that it would do. It all dissolved in there, it liquefied, and then it was just running around having fun in that patty. And I definitely, again, that jalapeno, my lips are still, they're not hot, but they're a little warm. And that very familiar Sriracha flavor that we all love. The garlic, the butter. I mean, this was pretty much a perfect burger. This was good. I really dug it. Let's get to the beer. Today we're going to be trying out a mango Hefeweizen. It's from Garage Brewing Company. This is out of Temecula, California, which is just, I don't know, 45 minutes north of San Diego or so. Let's give this a try. And this is a mango wheat ale. That's a pretty beer. It's got that kind of a nice golden blonde color. Nice head on there too. All right, let's give this a go. I love mango. This is good. But again, it's not overpowering with the mango, because one thing I do not like are ales, beers, whatever, that don't taste like an ale or a beer. This is really good. It still tastes very much like an ale. Just a very light kind of a mango-y essence that hits you. Wow. This is good stuff. Yeah, I like this. Perfect grilling beer. This is good hamburger beer right here because it's very refreshing. It's a gloomy day out here today. Nice video weather, but it's actually a little cool. But this is perfect for drinking beer and grilling around the Ballistic griddle. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Keep those suggestions coming in. This is a fun cook. I'll be honest with you, I made the decision to do that 70-30 blend literally right before I turned the cameras on. Initially, I was just going to do a regular beef patty with bacon on top, but popped in my head when I was looking at the meat grinder, and I thought, yeah, this is good. I'm going to do this, and I'm glad I did. I'll definitely be doing that again, so you guys try that out. Anyway, check out the Seasoning Stix site. I'll have a link down below. This, again, it's been fun playing with these things, and they're refined now. They've got it down to a science. This was one of my favorite cooks with those things. I'll be using those again. Anyway, I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.